Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings and to what I have decided is going to be the final episode of this particular series. It's a family history, so be generous. Excellent. So with this underway, we're going to go at this point until we dismantle the papacy in this episode, and it might end up being a long episode. It probably will. I'm not too worried about conquering things up here. We're just going to run, I think, make things go maybe a little faster. On speed 4, we might crank it up to speed 5 a little bit later. Now, we are 7 direct vassals above our limit right now. That is a thing. However, I wouldn't mind bringing our renown up high enough to get assertive rulers before we die. That would be good. That would be very good, actually. Well, it is important that we tell a good story, after all. That is true. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and go into here and just ransom all prisoners. There we go. But yeah, since this is the final episode, I'm not concerned about conquering up here. We could continue to map paint, but honestly, I think that's kind of boring. So instead, we are going to work on our renown and inheriting the Byzantine Empire. Now, we are 55, and we're proceeding on speed 4, so we expect that to end fairly soon. We could claim that she was honorable and upstanding, and so we shall. No, you should refer to my diplomatic expertise. After all, I have 48,000 renown right now. Fantastic. So, once we die here, of course, the Byzantine Empire will fall into our control. We're declining these because we don't actually want to gain the stress. Yes, we'll bury the hatchet here. That will be fine. Now, we do need to conquer the papacy, but we need to do that, I feel like, after the Byzantine Empire is inherited. The main problem there, of course, is when we inherit the Byzantine Empire, we're going to be wildly over our vassal and domain limit. So we're going to have to do, okay, 75 renown. That's fine. We need like 5,250 for our next dynasty legacy. So that's going to be a little while. But we're going to work on that for now, and we're going to take over the papacy after we take over, but we'll be wildly over our domain and our vassal limit, so we'll need to do a little bit of realm restructuring before we're even going to be viable to take over the papacy, I think. So realistically, we're 56. It could be basically any time now. So we're just going to continue ticking forward on speed 4 here. I would think about doing some conquest up here if we were going to continue this series, but with this being the last episode, I don't think there's a lot of point. There's just a lot of stuff up here we could clean up. It would just take time. I have more important matters to attend to. We don't want to lose stress. We are interested in death, after all. We could do, let's see here. Oh, we no longer have the opportunity to attempt suicide. Okay, that's fine. We do have a dangerous faction, apparently. And what is that? Is that just peasant rabble? Yeah, that's peasant rabble. Okay. No big deal there. So this is going to be interesting. When we succeed here, it's going to be spicy. There's no doubt about it. We're going to be inheriting a big empire. We're a way bigger empire, of course. But this is going to be interesting to hold together. That said, if we can handle the vassal limit and the realm, the domain limit is not a problem, right? That won't be an issue. It's going to be the vassal limit that is going to potentially be a big problem for us. And we've always known that. And that's part of the reason why we're building up our renown. Unfortunately, this is going to be, at gaining 9 per month, this is going to be a while to get 1,000 more renown. What's another good way to build some renown? Well, we can go into our decisions and we don't fulfill the requirements to strengthen our bloodline or do Dynasty of Many Crowns. So neither of those would actually work. I did think that we would have something that we could do here for our renown, but other than Commission Epic, not really. It requires that we have a trait from the Beautiful Characters and Physical Specimens group. Interesting. Okay, so this tree over here, sure. Here's the question. Family focus does not increase that. I would think it would be diplomacy tree that would have increases to our renown. See, the problem is that we need to have people of our family on other thrones to increase our renown, and we haven't really been focusing on that. I think we're going to take the level of fame impact here, but it's not necessarily ideal. A much better choice. Okay. We could found a holy order, but that would just increase our fervor. Heresy? No, we'll pass on the heresy. Okay, how's that peasant rebel faction going? 3 months on that. That shouldn't be a big deal. We'll deal with that, no problem. All we need to do right now is conquer the papacy and get the Byzantines fully under our control. Not in that order, of course. It will not be my pleasure. Okay, apparently a ransom that we missed. Sure, that's fine. I'll hunt, host, feast. We could found a university, I suppose. Sure. Let's go ahead and do it, and those will be fine. Either of them. So we have about 230,000 troops to our name right now. We don't have any titles. Oh, we do have a title we can create. We can create this duchy. It's not going to be helpful for us, I don't think. We'll give it a go. Yeah, that didn't move any vassals. That's to be expected. We've got these two kings right next to each other. In fact, do we have a title revocation reason here? We don't. Okay. We'll hold off on that for now, and we'll see what we can do with the Byzantines. We may need to do that later on, though. But like I said, we're not planning on going... Oh, hello. We're not planning on going to the end date, because I don't think there's really much point. We're just going to wrap it up in this episode. In fact, I'm going to take it up to speed 5 at this point. We're mostly just waiting to die. We're feeling fine. No. And not a lot that we can do here. I mean, we could stop losing weight. Get obese back. I was mostly only doing that for the stress gain. We're now 58. All we want to do is die here. That's literally it. Our sister died. That gains us 34 stress. That's nice. Our acquaintance died. Unfortunately, that doesn't get us stress. Please enter. Deposit the gold on the left. Actually, we're going to take this just to boost our stress level up. This is our duty after all. There we go. We're going to remain stressed. And this is good. We want this. We want to remain as stressed as possible right now. We're not going to attend that feast, and we do have Dignitas that we can get now. Fantastic. Apparently I'm throwing a stamper on the desk here. Fantastic. We're not going to lose stress because we want to die. Oh yeah, those are the characters we killed. They were both necessary. Absolutely. We're now 59. Any moment now. Get out of my castle. Fantastic. Wait a second. Is this a duchy tier realm? A county rank realm in our capital? Or rather, in our... directly reporting to us. We're going to grant that vassal out to this guy. Excellent. Well, that gets us down to 5 direct vassals above our limit. Which actually helped quite a lot. Fantastic. We're very happy about that one. And what else can we do up here? That's not within our realm. I think we pretty much only have kings. Oh, hello, what is this? I know of your relationship with our nephew. What? I don't know of a relationship with our nephew. Okay, whatever. We'll decline the invitation. Apparently we did have our nephew as a lover. I had no idea. That is creepy. That is very creepy. Perfect. So they exposed our secret. Mm-hmm. Fine. Well, we're currently still fine. And our rival died, which reduced our stress level. Boo! New diplomacy perk. We'll get a gust. There we go. Betrothed can marry. Yeah, that already just by default happens. 1410, so we're not going to have a lot of time to handle this once we take over the Byzantine Empire, but that's okay. Man, our rival died again. That's 120 stress, just gone like that. Disgusting. Now I'm attending feasts. Why am I attending feasts? I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, well, there's all of our stress gone. How old are we now? We are now 61, and we're still feeling fine. Got a rare book, huh? Wonders, does this book contain? Still nothing we can do over here. We're trying to make our 32-year-old son make friends with a 12-year-old or an 11-year-old. I think he'll be fine on his own. He's 32. He doesn't need our help. We're still feeling fine. Let me divulge her true character. What could go wrong? Absolutely, what could go wrong? Man, this is taking a while to die. It's very unfortunate as well. We have an available perk, and actually, we're maxed out in this tree. We should not be in this tree anymore. We can go for... Administrator, perhaps? Vassal levy contribution. Toe the line is nice, and administrator, yeah. Maybe something along the lines of duty focus? Let's do it. Okay, we can get a new lifestyle perk over here, but we don't actually have anything to spend it on. So that's fine. We'll continue to tick on forward. We'll be gone by tomorrow. Okay, we're now 62. Our health is now officially poor despite our athleticism. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll go ahead and push Orlando into the horse's water trough to liven things up. Perfect. Oh, sweet, but no. Our culture promotion just finished up, and we are going to continue working on some culture promotion over here. We'll do fine. He is attacking. Okay, sure. Where is he attacking? Ah, over here. Okay. Can we drop a rally point in Allied territory? No. We can drop it over here in Jerusalem, though, and we'll just go ahead and raise our men-at-arms. How many units do they have? 25k? Sure. Okay. There we go, and we'll get our men-at-arms as well. We're now obese again. That's good. That's very good for us right now. We're going to come up and land over here. Fantastic. So we're still in poor health. We have indeed landed here. And we're going to generate additional... Yeah, we got the feudal taxes. We actually succeeded that roll. I'm officially sad. That war is now over, and we will disband those troops. Okay. Your concern is greatly appreciated. Break it off or there will be consequences. That gives us 16 stress because we are calm. We need more stress. We are currently in poor health. And we're hoping that we go to dying soon. Ideally, we get sick. We're specifically not getting a realm physician. There we go. Okay. She died from complications relating to obesity. Perfect. Okay. So, we are currently wildly over our domain limit. We need to check... we need to send a gift to you. There you go. We need to put in a chancellor, and it will be this guy. A marshal, it will be this guy. And a spy master, it will be this guy. Now, we need to hand out titles. We have a lot over here. So, we will grant these off. Honestly, we'll grant these off to some of these guys. Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. Okay. Grant to this guy. Why is it granting it like this? Is it just me or is this weird? I feel like this is weird. I definitely feel like this is weird. Okay. We want Cran? Can only grant titles from your own domain. What? We personally hold this, don't we? Yes. Yes, we do. Do we need to tick? Maybe it's the guy we're choosing. Well, we'll give him this Stakana, I guess. So he becomes our vassal, 21 out of 11. Yeah, that's weird. Why is it behaving like that? I don't know. It's not auto-selecting the title that it's supposed to. Because I guess these titles are not in our own domain? Oh, we're granting out the wrong ones. Aren't we? Pretty sure we are. Yeah. Accidentally granted out this title here, and... any others? No, I think that's it. We're going to send him a gift. And we're going to try to revoke that title. Was granted recently. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that later. So obviously we have no lifestyle chosen. We're going to go for diplomacy, and we are already a patriarch, I believe. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go for simply foreign affairs for now. We may change that later, but probably not. This will be over soon enough. So we need to grant this title out. And once again, that's not within our own domain. So only recent titles. Uncheck. Maybe that's why, because he held these titles for a long time. Yeah, that was the problem. He held these titles. He recently acquired our empire. That makes more sense. Okay, I got it solved. Fantastic. So we're going to hand out to this guy. And to this guy. And to this guy. And this one. And this is not helping our vassal limit, by the way. This is very, very not helping our vassal limit, but this is helping our domain limit. We're down to 12, and we'll get rid of this one. Fantastic. 11 of 11. So that puts us at about 80,000 troops. Now, we definitely need to solve some of these factions. And to do that, a big part of it will be getting these direct vassals sorted. So, we can grant some vassals directly to rightful lieges right now. And that is something that we will definitely do. Grant those off. That brings us down to 46, apparently. So, we hold too many duchies. The Raj of Thrace is going to be handed out to this guy. And let's see here. The Raj of Thrace. There we go. Fantastic. Next up, the Raj of Philippopolis, which is right up over here. That de jure goes to this lady here. So we will grant her the Raj of Philippopolis. 5 vassals go with. So now we're down to 39 direct vassals too many. Technically, we almost have enough renown to grab this, but we don't quite. Okay. Good to know. Very, very good to know. We can create more titles. However, I believe we have a kingdom title that I don't think we should have. These are all of our empire titles. There was a kingdom title that I saw. Yes. We have Kingdom of Caucasus. So that is out over here. That de jure goes to this person. So Kingdom of Caucasus. There we go. That brings us down to 38 direct vassals, too many. And we also have another kingdom, which was Epirus. That goes over here, I believe. Yes. So that goes to this guy here. But we may want to give that to someone like this person. Technically, this person. Just so that we lose additional vassals. Okay. There we go. 34 direct vassals. That's a lot of direct vassals. Now, that's not shocking. There are a few county rank realms over here that we can work on. We can transfer this guy over directly. That's definitely something that we want to do. We have some disabled buildings. That'll go away. And let's see, we can create additional titles. There's a lot of kingdoms. We'll start with the duchies. We do need to work up our prestige. So we'll create the Duchy of Genoa, and that will, of course, go to this guy. Raj of Genoa. There we go. This duchy we will create, and that will go to this guy. And let's see here. This Raj? Yes. Fantastic. Duchy of Amelia. That will be created as well. That will go here. They'll remain our vassal, and handing out these duchies isn't really getting us any help in our vassal count issue, but that's okay. So we will grant this guy then the Raj of Croatia. Fantastic. And one more duchy. There we go. Lower Bosnia. I'm not bothering with conversion because this is the final episode, so that'll be fine. Now we can transfer this guy over. Wonderful. That brings us down to 31 direct vassals above our vassal limit. Now, it does bear noting that these reductions aren't really reducing our vassal limit. We're going to consolidate our vassals, for sure. We're also very close to getting enough renown to get ourselves the vassal limit upgrade, which will be helpful. But we do need to create the Kingdom of Bulgaria, and that we are actually going to grant to... That's a duchy rank realm there. Actually, we're going to go ahead and give that to this guy. So, the Kingdom of Bulgaria. 3 vassals go with. And that's it. Okay. The Kingdom of Thessalonica. We're going to grant that out to, I think, that's duchy rank, duchy rank. I think we're going to give that to this guy. So we're going to give that to this gentleman right here. There we go. And we can transfer this guy in. Wonderful. That brings us down to 24 above our limit. We're starting to get better. Are we getting to the point where we're on... high crown authority as well. I'm going to pass absolute crown authority right now, just so that we have a bargaining chip there. And how are we doing on our limit here? Okay, we are still at cap, so that's fine. The Kingdom of Wallachia will be next. We're going to create that, and that is going to, I think, be incorporated into Moldavia. So we'll grant that to this guy, just so that we don't create ourselves another kingdom. And we should be able to pass in a vassal there, I think. No? Okay, 23. Kingdom of Croatia is next. We'll go ahead and create that one, and I think we'll give that to this child here. So the Kingdom of Croatia, like that. 2 vassals will go with. Perfect. So we're 21 vassals above at this point. Kingdom of Serbia is next, and we're also going to give that to this kid. We want those sweet, sweet double kings. 2 vassals will go with. Can we transfer any over? Not currently. Kingdom of Cyprus. Okay. So we'll create that, and I think we'll combine that here. Okay. So that's all of our kingdoms that we can create. We're 18 direct vassals above our vassal limit. However, I believe that we still have a few things that we can do. Now, we do need to look at some of the stuff in here. I mean, this is Catholic populists. So much for that problem. Okay. What else? I mean, we're definitely expecting that there's going to be more stuff, right? These two I would be interested in potentially negotiating an alliance with, but I think instead we're going to try just sending him a gift and buying him off, like so. This guy, he's unlanded. He's fine. The Liberty faction, that'll all crank up. We're not having any illusions about that one. So that'll be fine for now. Now, we need to look for a few more things like this guy, this county rank realm. So we're going to grant vassal over here. Okay. And things like this one. We're going to do the same exact thing. Grant vassal here. Excellent. So that puts us at 16 direct vassals above our limit. This one is a duchy rank realm. We're going to incorporate that into Sicily. So we'll grant that vassal. Fantastic. 15. That's a kingdom rank. That's a kingdom rank there. This is a county rank realm. We can incorporate that into, say, this kingdom. There we go. We are now down to 14 direct vassals too many. However, we are starting to get gains at this point. That is great. So let's hop into... Actually, here is where we want to be. And we can see here that being over this is now reducing our levies and taxes by 70% instead of 95%. That's big, big gains. That's a kingdom rank, kingdom rank, kingdom rank. Just checking around here to see if there's anything else that we can incorporate. That's a duchy rank realm. We're going to incorporate that into the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Excellent. So that brings us down to 13 direct vassals too many. Let's look for a few more, perhaps up this direction. Kingdom and kingdom and kingdom. Okay. That might be all we can do for right now. I would like to declare this war. And make it go very quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to gather our troops here. I'm going to set up a secondary rally point there. We'll raise our men-at-arms. We're going to raise all of our troops. We're also going to hire in mercenaries. We can't do any holy orders. But we're going to do that, and we're going to bring them in over here. And we're going to raise up our troops. That guy did indeed convert. And we're going to keep an eye on these factions. So, there's this guy. Let's immediately get him out of here. Our son and player heir, that'll work. Why is this... Okay, I guess that was just a visual bug. Sure. So we're continuing to raise up our troops here. We're hoping that we get enough by the time he gets here. I think... it's going to be cool. No, we didn't get enough. Okay. We're still 13 direct vassals above our limit, remember. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pop over here, and we're going to raise all of our troops up here now. These guys, we're going to retreat them as soon as we can, which is now. Get out of there. Where are they retreating to? That's the opposite of where I wanted them to go. That's okay. We're going to raise our men-at-arms here. Okay, how are we doing on our factions? We're actually doing okay for right now. I don't expect that to last. So we're raising up troops over here now. These guys will recover. They'll be fine. Eventually our men-at-arms will show up over here. We've got like 3 months left on our gatherings. That's okay. 13 direct vassals above our limit, but we are going to get additional renown soon enough to be able to grab assertive rulers. So that'll be fine. These guys, they're going to make their way up the coast, up over this way. And eventually we're going to get some troops over here. I hope. Yeah, we have a lack of steward here. We're going to put this guy... Actually, we're going to put this guy in for... I changed my mind. We're just going to send him a gift. And do that instead. Okay. So yeah, the Pope is doing this nonsense. Eventually we're going to get troops up here, I promise. But it's going to be apparently another 40 days. So we're going to take these guys in, not that way, but directly to Rome like so. And then these guys, they're going to go to Rome as soon as they're ready. Here in 10 days. All of our troops are going to arrive at once, it seems like. Okay. Something along the lines of this. That's not all of our troops. We have additional troops that apparently we can raise. Okay. So these guys, they're going to come in over to Rome and begin a slow siege. He's down there sieging, sure, but we don't have a problem with that. Let's wrap this on up. This siege is taking longer than I had hoped. 10 more days. Okay, it has fallen. We're going to head on in. We're going to take these guys in as well as reinforcement. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. He's raising up a lot of troops. But so are we. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to send our bombards to Rome. Like so. We're going to send these guys to go eradicate some of these little armies. Man, he has a lot of troops raising up. Like, a whole lot of troops raising up. Where are all these little armies actually coming from? We're going to need to retreat this force. But we can't yet. We just ticked into retreat in time. These guys are locked in, though. Where is he getting all of these little guys from? Condottieri, apparently. Interesting. Okay, let's get in there. Do we get there in time? I kind of doubt it, especially with more Italian bands springing up. Okay. Where are we retreating to? I guess we'll find out. All the way down over there. Salerno. Okay. Sure. Well, we're going to continue taking out these little armies as much as we can. I definitely didn't anticipate all of these little guys springing up. Interesting. Well, we're able to eliminate a lot of them. In fact, all of them. We're able to eliminate all of them. We just need to avoid that main army until our guys get in here. So we'll come down this direction for now. And see about taking out this force if possible. We're going to wait for our reinforcements to come back before we give a final battle here. Yeah, this is a lot of little armies. Yeah, we're going to come and siege our way up this way. He is returning that, but that's okay. We should siege this down very, very quickly. Yes, indeed. That's another stack wipe for us. We are going to split off our bombards and some 5k levies, and we're going to send the rest up to Rome to reinforce. I want to fight him and actually defeat his armies once and for all. These siege forces, they're going to attack up over this way. And yeah, we're able to take some of those. Okay, here he comes. Maybe. Maybe. We're going to group all of these guys together, go after his main force. That's the idea. He's stopped spawning the little armies, so that's good. Group in. Nope. Group in. There we go. Apparently, we'll probably win that now. Good. There we go. We caught another smaller force. Okay. Where is he going up here? He's just going up that way? Sure. Let's fight him. He's going to let us fight him in the mountains. We'll see how that goes. We should be okay up there. Yes, we win that. Fantastic. No concerns up there now. That is definitely a victory for us. 100%. And there's that dynasty legacy. We're going to take assertive rulers right now. Boom. And that means that we suddenly are about to have a lot more available troops. However, that'll happen once we put these guys down. There we go. And we're going to come siege up over here next. We have defeated the Catholic army over here. That's great. We're going to come pursue them to Rome. I'm assuming that's where they're retreating. We'll see where it actually is. We have an available perk. Let's go ahead and grab, I don't know, maybe adaptive traditions. I don't know. Okay, we're going to pursue them in over here. Yeah, we're going to catch them. Fantastic. They do not win this. And our siege here is proceeding. As soon as it's done, we will head on in and siege Rome. And it will be fantastic. In we go. Okay. These guys, they're going to pursue up over this direction. I have no idea where they're going to end up at. Right there. Okay. Do it. We technically don't have enough troops here to take Rome. However, he's coming around over this way. He sacrificed this force in order to buy himself a little time. We're just going to walk over to Rome, though. He did not take advantage of it by wiping our army here. Instead, he decided to be dumb. So we're just going to move our bombards out here. This is going to be vaguely annoying. And we're going to take 2 units of levies here so that we have enough to siege. Not the war elephants, the levies. There we go. He is not locked in up here yet. I'm going to let him lock in. He is locked in. Up we go. He actually wants to fight us here. We're locked into fighting him up there, though. So this is fine. We're not capped on our war here, on our battle war score. So we may actually end up winning the war with this battle. Nope. Okay. We'll pursue him over this way. However, we will be done over here quite soon. Yeah, that's what I thought. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this. We're going to move in and reinforce it. He made the right move there, but I think we get there in time. Yes, we do. He was hoping to stack wipe that sieging force before we could get our reinforcements in there, but we got there just in the nick of time. And this will end the war. The Pope is now unlanded. which means, in theory, we should have been able to dismantle the papacy, right? We hold all of the Italia region, but it's just not appearing. I was under the impression that it would appear. Yeah, Venice is our vassal. Huh. Oh, we vassalized the Pope. We didn't unland him. Yeah, that was the problem. We vassalized the Pope. What happens if we tick here? That was a mistake, clearly. The papacy does not control a faith. It would make him hold only titles with no land. Yeah, we didn't unland the Pope. We vassalized him. I took the territory de jure, thinking that because he was a hostile Catholic faith, that it would unland him. Right? Isn't that the way that's supposed to work? A 10-year truce, huh? Do we care? Yeah, he would become our vassal with a de jure here. I didn't expect him to become our vassal with a de jure claim. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to fabricate a claim on all of his locations. Okay, we have a new war, apparently. Something got invalidated. We don't appear to have a war. Okay. So we're just going to fabricate these claims, and then we're going to truce break. Like, we don't actually care. I want this to be a thing. I want to unland the Pope. I'm pretty sure that's what we need. Let's go ahead and go into our prisoners here and mass ransom. There we go. And you can see how much we're building up our levies here. So I would say that that's a pretty successful inheritance there. Great. Okay. Lots of pop-ups causing delays here, but there we go. We'll see that done. And then we will go ahead and fabricate a claim on Roma. We're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. We can repay a loan? Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll let these expire for now. We'll rehire them a little bit later on. Okay. So yeah, that's regenerating. This is the only thing we care about at this point, so that is fine. We'll grab flexible truces, but I don't think that will delay our existing truces. I think that's only new truces that would go faster. We do need a new steward, and that's fine. See it done. And we will go ahead and fabricate over here. 9 months on that. So yeah, we seem to have solidly handled that succession. I'm very, very pleased with that. And we will just finish off the Pope the old-fashioned way. We don't want to vassalize him. We want to unland him. We can reclaim Constantinople, I suppose. But that's not really our empire. So I'll pass on that one. Yes, all of Latium will be mine. Not that it's actually important. So we'll declare war on this guy with our claims. Now we're going to unland the Pope. Okay. He's got like 23,000 troops there. I don't know that he fully recovered. Maybe he did. Regardless, we are going to hire all of our mercs. And we're going to raise up all troops here. Well, he's a jerk. I should have seen that coming, in all honesty. We'll raise up all troops here. I mean, I made exactly the same mistake twice in a row, so I deserved that. Definitely. I definitely deserved that. No, come up this way. And then, same game plan. Like, literally the same game plan. We're just waiting right now until our men-at-arms show up. There they are. In we go. We don't care about this cash. We're just going to do the sieges. This time we have way more troops, and it'll be fine. It'll be completely and totally fine. We're going to take Rome. Rome will fall. And there we go. We captured the Pope. Enforced demands. And we get these locations. We'll hand those out. That's apparently to a Grandmaster right now. We'll just go ahead and hand these on out so that we're not taking the penalties anymore. There we go. And we are over our vassal limit, but not by a huge amount, by like 7. So let's go ahead and hand out the Duchy of Latium, which would, of course, go to this guy. There we go. What? The Pope is still vassalized? I took all of the territory personally, though. Huh. We would get a weak hook. The Pope would become our vassal here. Okay, why does the Pope keep becoming our vassal? Can we not have the Pope be our vassal, please? Let's finish this. I want to finish this. We can get a new diplomacy perk. Sure. Ducal Conquest. That'll be fine. Can we just Ducal Conquest this guy? No. Okay. Let's go for the proper claim. Let's do this right. I'm getting really annoyed at the Pope continually becoming our vassal, though. He only has the one county. So surely we'll be okay here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to truce break. He would become our vassal here, even if we gain the contested title. He would be unlanded, though, surely. Well, he holds the kingdom title of the Papacy. I'm not sure if we can get there from here. This would be the Prince Bishopric. We can seize the Raj. The problem is that he has this kingdom title that we don't seem to be able to unland him from. This is really confusing, actually. So what happens if he becomes fully unlanded? Hello, pause menu. Let's find out. Okay, let's move this rally point to like here, and let's go ahead and raise these mercs. He should have far fewer troops now than he did. He has more troops than he used to have. What? He has 36,000 in mercenaries. We're going to march up this way. And we're going to raise up here. Okay. So we're going to raise up our troops up here until we have, I don't know, 100k. Should be plenty. Actually, we don't have our men-at-arms here, do we? Can we not do that? There we go. Well, those guys died, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned. We're going to come in with our men-at-arms. He should become our vassal here again, according to the tooltip, but I have no idea why it's actually going to happen. He should be fully unlanded. He's just going to continue throwing those mercs at us, but that's okay. All of them get stack wiped. We get the Prince Bishopric. He becomes our vassal. We'll revoke this lease, grant that off to a low noble, and we'll grant this to someone else entirely. Okay. Now it's still not there. So the question is, where is the Pope? I want to type Pope. Apparently this is not getting Pope. Oh, this is all. First name matches Pope? No, I want title matching Pope. Apparently we can't just search for the Pope. Okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Francia, you're Christian, right? Yeah, you're Catholic. Pope. He is our vassal, but he has no land. If we grant him independence, yeah, I don't want to do this. If we grant him independence, can we usurp the titles? Yes. That's what we wanted. We wanted to usurp the title there. And now he has the Papacy. Does not have any de jure counties, so it's a titular county. Or titular title, rather. We can't dismantle it. I don't know. This is really weird. I'm going to call that good enough, I guess. Because, as far as I can tell, it should be under our control. They must have made changes to dismantling the Papacy. Maybe it's not even possible anymore. I don't know. Regardless, I'm going to call that the end of this particular series. I've done what I can to get rid of the Papacy. I'm pretty sure I satisfy all of the requirements, at least what they used to be. There is a poll up on the channel for the next series that goes in this slot. I will have put in a comment when I have decided on what that will be. I'll have to decide it within like 24 hours, like realistically like 12 hours of this episode going up. So make sure to have your voice be heard, and you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. I'm kind of salty at the Pope. I'm not going to lie.